Hey, welcome back to the Food and Drink Chronicles, and today we're here for Halloween Horror Nights. Let's go do this. Alright, so before we do anything regarding the Halloween Horror Nights, we're going to check out the Preview Epic Center for Epic Universe. So let's go check it out. So they have a lot of Toothless merch here because they are opening up one of the areas as Isle of Berk. So that's going to be cool to check out whenever it opens. And they do have the Ministry of Magic. That's going to be really cool to check out as well. I'm excited for this one. That's kind of a neat medallion. So the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, and they have some pretty cool merchandise here that you can get. Yeah, that's neat. I actually like this mug. That looks like they're using the Time Turner as a symbol for a lot of this merchandise. They even have kid merchandise and little backpacks. Really cool. And you know I'm most excited for Super Nintendo World. So we've been to Super Nintendo World in California. I'm excited to see it come to Florida. So when I was in California, I actually did not see these hats. But that's cool. So they have a Toadstool hat, they have a Bowser hat, I see a Mario hat, a Koopa hat, Yoshi. That is pretty neat.
We went to Super Nintendo World, but they didn't have them.
They didn't have them. So Celeste wanted to get these ears because they didn't have them at Super Nintendo World. I don't know, would you call them ears, or I guess you just call it a headband with toadstools? No, yeah, they actually have the Mario hat here, but they don't have the Luigi hat. Oh, they do have a Luigi. So they got a Luigi hat. They only have one Luigi hat here. And they only have like a couple of Marios. So these things are selling out pretty quickly. If you want to get them, they're going fast. So we actually have a couple of these little plushies. We have this Bowser. I got a little Chef Toad. The plushies are really cool here. I like the Super Nintendo plushies. I don't know if I like the Mario headband. It just kind of hangs up on your head.
Yeah, I don't like that it's not like symmetrical. I feel like there should be like a Mario and a Luigi.
Oh yeah, that would make more sense. And they do have regular hats for Mario, Luigi, and they have princess hats too. Oh, and a Super Nintendo World hat. So if you're a hat person and you just want a regular hat, and you don't want to be sweating in those big giant hats that they have here, just get a regular hat. Wow, Monsters Island looks pretty cool. You can see the giant shell building as well. So this ride is going to be massive. It's going to be a really cool ride. And there's another shell building. Actually, you can see a couple of shell buildings where they're going to be housing the rides in. Pretty good size. So I don't think they're going to be your standard rides like Universal has, where you sit in front of the screen and you're getting shook around. I think these are actually going to be legit rides you can ride through. That's kind of neat that you can see the little queue for this ride right here. For this large ride in the Monsters universe. That's neat. And they got a roller coaster, because you got to have a roller coaster. Super Nintendo World looks like it's going to be huge. And there's also a Donkey Kong area. That is so cool. And supposedly with the Donkey Kong ride, it actually goes off of the track. And what we're all excited for is Dark Universe. And you can see the medallion up there. I'm really excited for this one right here. Alright, so we just got through checking out the Epic Universe store. Now we're waiting for the Stay & Scream to start. So we're coming up with our plan of attack right now. We don't know where we're going to go to first, but unfortunately for this video we cannot show you the haunted houses, but we will be showing you the scare zones, and we'll be talking a little bit about the food and the drinks. So stay tuned for all that. We're going to take you through this. This out is really cool looking. Ghostbusters, and that's going to be our first house of the night. And this is the only thing I can show you guys that is actually Ghostbusters. But pretty cool. So we want to come back here and get a s'mores, because we need the s'mores. I know Celeste has been dying to get a s'mores. But right now, we have a lacto cooler. So we're gonna be drinking that up. And if you don't know what it tastes like, maybe watch my previous videos, but I'll just say this. It tastes like a Red Bull. All right, so we are waiting here for the Ghostbusters house, but I stopped at 57 Scare and I got a pizza pepperoni roll. So I'm gonna give that a try right now. It's the same as last year. So it's like a Hot Pocket. It's got some decent pepperoni in it and some pretty good cheese. It's not bad. And if I was to rate it, I'd probably give maybe like a 5 out of 10. Alright, so we just did all the haunted houses. We did 10 haunted houses under 3 hours. So we started at 5:15. It is now 8:15. And we've been done for a while already. But we went to Ivan's over in the Ghostbusters area. And we picked up the Stay Puft S'mores. So we're going to give that a try right now. Is it good?
It's good. I mean, it's your typical s'mores. I gotta say, only the marshmallows soft, but it's not hot at all. The chocolate is not hot either. It's not melted, so it's just like a piece of chocolate bar
With marshmallow.
with marshmallow on top of it and a graham cracker on the bottom. So it's not bad. I mean, it's your typical sweet dessert kind of meal, but it's good. I like it.
Sounds okay.
Yeah. Is it worth $8.99? I think $6.99.
$6.99.
$6.99.
It's not too bad
Yeah.
for a graham cracker. I can make it at home for cheaper.
Yeah. So if I were to rate it, I would give this maybe a 7. I mean, it's not bad. It's good. I wish the chocolate was a little bit more melted, but the marshmallow itself is good. So I like it.
So I like chocolate. It's pretty good. Well, it's crumbling in my hands and it's pretty messy, so if you're gonna eat this, definitely get some napkins. I do like it quite a bit though. It's pretty good. But yeah, I would give it the same rating, about a 7. It's good, but it's not great. Now we're off to the next thing.
No,
Yes!
you did! It's your screams, your fear, that have allowed us through to the mortal's world. For 33 years, your screams have festered below the surface of Universal Studios, weakening the veil between your world and ours. And now that you have let us through, there is no going back. Yes, that's
Why would
right.
we want to go back?
Yes, you mortals welcome us so well. Yes, our horrific realms of torment, they are an example of our old worlds, of our old lives. We were once victims, tortured and afraid, but we have emerged victorious. No longer the victims, we are the torturers ourselves here. Yes. Come forth, my king and queen. Now then, which demonstration would you like to show them? Ah, the tongue cutting. Yes. Glorious bloody work from my queen, wouldn't you say? Yes. You can keep that for yourself as a souvenir, dear.
So we're in the scare zone known as Torture Fair. And I gotta say, it reminds me a lot of the Renaissance Festival. Pretty cool. So who is this?
Sinister.
Sinister. So we're amongst Sinister right now. So they got archery here, but looks like the archery down with a turkey leg and some arrows in his body. I don't know how this person's still alive. The blood eagle. Oh, I didn't know this guy was alive. That's interesting. That's cool. Little knight in armor there. And they got a bucket of blood, and they got a head on a vice. Pretty neat.
What's for sale today?
3,000 coins.
Looks like they're up to something. The knight and what is it? The scientist? Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble. We're conspiring too much. We should probably head out. Is that Gandalf? And they actually have some pretty cool photo ops over here, but I'm trying to think of what I want. Maybe a premium cocktail, maybe a margarita. Margarita. That sounds pretty good. So it's a Cuervo traditional tequila with D. Cooper triple sec lime juice, agave nectar, and a hint of salt. They got a pretty nice setup with the bar over here. I really like it. Really cool looking. I got the margarita, which is what I was talking about, and it's actually pretty good. Tastes like a margarita, pretty standard. But Celeste got a souvenir cup, which is pretty cool. Now, you've seen us with these before, and you know, it's the same light up souvenir cup from last year, except it has some pretty different characters on it. So she got the ghoul juice. I'm kind of curious what it tastes like. Not bad. It tastes like a margarita as well. So I'm assuming it has tequila in it, but the tequila in it is really good. It's very smooth. It's a nice drink. So if you're over by this bar, it's actually across from Mel's Dine. Mel's Dine is where they have this bar, and they have really great drinks. It's nice that they have a bar out here. I mean, they have drink stations all over the place too. So Halloween Horror Nights, they've stepped it up a bunch. Do you want to show the different light up things that it can do? So I think there's settings on it. So if you press the button, I think it'll start strobing. That's pretty cool. We are now at the El Mercado de los Monsteros, and they got some pretty good food here, at least from what I can see. So they have the heart of beef tostada, spinal column pinchos, pork, carne asada, and chocolate tres leches. I don't know what I want to get. All right, so I got a vegan beef tostada, which actually I thought it was going to be beef at first, but I'm actually glad that it's a vegan one because I am on a bit of a health kick right now. So I'm hoping this is really good. Because I mean, typically I actually like vegan food, so I'm excited to try this. Although I don't think queso is vegan unless it's a vegan queso. I'll have to double check it though. The cheese on it's very good, really good actually. But I'm about to try these beets right now. This is really good. If I was to rate it for like food over here, I would say maybe like an 8 out of 10. It's that good. But I feel like this area always has the best food. Last year they had the walking taco, and this beef tostada, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. Alright, so I had some pretty good food over by the Monsteros, but now we're heading in to get some pizza fries because Celeste wants pizza fries, and man, I kind of want pizza fries too.
They have vegan pizza fries.
Oh, they have vegan pizza fries. Maybe I'll get the vegan pizza fries. So if you want pizza fries, you have to go to Imagination Cafe, which we've not been to Imagination Cafe yet. So I'm pretty excited to try it out.
Okay, so I think ever since we started doing HHN and probably before, that's been maybe 3 or 4 years. I've heard people talk about the pizza fries all the time. And for one reason or another, we never got them. So I'm excited to try them now. It looks like it's just your typical crinkle fries with some cheese and pepperoni and beef on top. So let's see. The top seems a little bit charred, to be honest. They're definitely high. They give you a plastic plate that goes around the tinfoil plate, but it's still pretty high. So it's a pretty good combination of the fries and the tanginess of the marinara with a little bit of the hardness of the pepperoni and the meat. I like it. So if I were to rate this, I think I would give it maybe an 8.5 or a 9. The only thing that would make it better is if the fries that are on top weren't so crispy. I guess from like melting the cheese and the pepperoni on top. But other than that, it's pretty solid. I would definitely recommend.
All right, so we just finished eating our food, and I think now we're gonna go see if we can find Death Eaters. We're going to the Wizarding World. So we just saw the Death Eaters, but now we're going to the last scare zone that I have not shown you guys, and that is Blumhouse. Blumhouse seems pretty interesting. So they have Megan, Black Phone, and everything that is Blumhouse. So let's go check it out. So we just found the Candy Factory, which is themed to Major Sweet. Good haunted house, by the way. I actually liked it. Got some very refreshing candy smells to it. It was good. But we're gonna go in here and take a look and see what kind of merch they have. I really like these little boost sippers and the popcorn buckets. Those are really cool. I don't know, should I get a sipper? So we are on a quest for a Chucky popcorn bucket. And so we'll see if we can actually find one. I think it's pretty easy. There's Chucky popcorn buckets everywhere. What the hell? They have crickets, larvae, insects inside amber candy, Mexican spice, bacon and cheese. I That's pretty gross. And we found Chucky. Chucky is everywhere, but this is a different popcorn bucket, so this popcorn bucket has stitching on it. That's what makes it different from the other one. So the Chucky popcorn bucket runs for $39.99, and it comes with popcorn.
Hey, Chucky. Hey, Chucky. Hey, Chucky.
Sorry, kid, you got me. I'm bad.
The Chucky popcorn bucket was purchased at Major Sweets, but now we have to go over by a stand over by Fast and Furious to pick up the popcorn. All right, guys, so we are going to Oogie Boogie Bash next week, and then we're going to be back here again at Universal Studios, but for the Orlando Informal Meetup. I have to say though, so this was a fun event. I think my favorite house might have been Triplets of Terror. I don't know, what was your favorite house, Celeste?
I think the cinema.
Cinema?
Yeah.
Cinema was pretty cool. But I think that's it for us, guys. We had a great time, but we haven't been everywhere, but it's on our list.
Bye.